Hey guys, to keep this video as short as possible, I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm very excited to share with you news of what I can only describe as a new disruptive innovation in webinar and video conferencing. So what I'm going to share with you in this video will be relevant to you if you're a product owner, a teacher, coach, speaker, consultant, entrepreneur, SME business owner or marketer, and if you use or want to use webinars to get more customers and sales for your business. What I'm going to share with you over the next few slides is going to blow your socks off. In fact, during the recent live keynote presentation that revealed these new innovations, the audience were left so stunned by what they saw and heard that the only sound you could make out was crickets. Webinar product developers Mike Filsain and Andy Jenkins of Webinar Jam revealed 7 new powerful studio features that are available in their new updated and upgraded webinar platform known as Webinar Jam Studio. And as you will see, their new platform is literally rewriting the definition of what a webinar is and how webinars can be used. When we first reviewed the original platform, we said that because it was predicated on Google's powerhouse platform, Google Hangouts, Webinar Jam would continually evolve and make available new ways to connect with online audiences. However, what took us by complete surprise is the level of new innovation, in particular how you can now engage and interact with webinar attendees in ways never before possible. Webinar Jam Studio takes the webinar concept and morphs it to deliver network broadcast features. And yet, incredibly, despite all these amazing and very cool additional tools, the product owners have somehow kept it dead simple to use. Let me summarize 5 of the incredible, powerful new innovations. You can then decide for yourself whether it is worth your while to check out the full story and learn about some of the other incredible free bonuses that are included during this pre-launch week only. The first innovation that I want to cover is called Attendee Spotlight. This amazing feature allows a webinar administrator to invite any webinar attendee to become a guest, host or presenter at any time during the broadcast. Remember that I mentioned that Webinar Jam delivers network broadcast features? Well, with this Spotlight feature, you get personal broadcasting deliverability. Imagine for a moment being able to invite anyone in the audience. For example, you may want to interview your prospects to answer their specific questions or objections, or perhaps to ask them why they bought or what they liked most about your product. Instantly, you create authority and earn trust. What better way to sell your product or service than with live social proof? I think you'll agree that there's no easier way to sell something than to get others to do it for you. Attendee Spotlight is going to be amazing for Q&A, coaching, hands-on training, guest appearances or demonstrations, testimonials, and how about hot seats? So now you can instantly boost engagement with your audiences and make it that much more engaging than a simple talking heads or PowerPoint presentation ever can. It's really easy to set up, and literally within a couple of seconds you can be speaking with someone live in the audience sharing their webcam. That's if they want to share their webcam, of course. Next, video engine for hybrid webinars. On a good webinar, you're going to demonstrate, you're going to teach, you're going to interact and make offers, and ultimately you're going to sell things. Most video conferencing tools on the market allow you to do that using your web camera, your presentation software, and by screen sharing with your audience. But here's how Webinar Jam Studio is different. Imagine for a moment being able to craft and present as a live broadcast your perfect, highly polished demonstration with no errors or technical problems, or your best sales offers, pitch, and closes with no mistakes. With Video Engine, you can now repeat that perfect presentation on every encore webinar you do. All you have to do is start up your live broadcast, do your meet and greets, press play on a pre-recorded video to broadcast that perfect pre-recorded presentation. Then at the end, jump back in for the live Q&A. So now you can do away with those bad hair day live presentations and instead produce your perfect pitch every time. This is like having your own personal on-demand TV studio. Here's how this feature works. You can preload up to 5 videos with HD quality and high fidelity audio. Press play in the admin dashboard and it plays on demand anytime you choose with a small timer display that alerts you how long that video is going to last. It also automatically mutes your mic and shuts off your webcam until you go back into the live screen at the end of the video. Video engine alone will be incredibly useful in teaching and demonstration style webinars. Or how about playing a video recording of a customer testimonial explaining how happy they are with your product or service? It's entirely up to you what your pre-recorded video you want to introduce into your live broadcast. This next innovation is called Active Offers Display with Urgency Timer. With the original webinar jam, you could inject add to cart, buy now and other calls to action buttons right inside your attendees webinar window. This did away with the clunky copy and paste of URL links into the chat box or asking your attendees to go to a link that's shown on their screen. It also did away with you having to constantly answer attendee questions on where they need to go in order to get your offer. By itself, this was a great innovation in the original webinar jam version. However, the studio version has now introduced 2 very cool new tools to inject urgency and scarcity to your live offers. Imagine being able to create urgency and scarcity just like with QVC. The thing is, when an event or an offer is about to end, conversion tends to increase because of 2 things, urgency and scarcity. So here's how it works. As with the original version, you get complete control of when to inject your clickable calls to action. But now you can also have the ability to add a countdown display that tells your audience that your offer is going away at the end of the timer. Plus, you can include the active units display, which tells your audience in real time how many units of your special offer are remaining. You can set this up to work automatically with a snippet of code that you simply copy and paste into your thank you page or your shopping cart pages. Alternatively, you can simply adjust the unit display manually. You have complete control. Imagine how much more engaged your prospects will be when they can see these measurements right on their screen and the incredible positive effect this will have on your sales conversions. Without doubt, this one feature is going to have a massive impact on conversions on webinar front-end offers. Okay, the 4th innovation is trademarked feedback flow, which injects a whole new level of engagement to webinars. This is just plain awesome. So here's what feedback flow is. Imagine for a moment if during your live Q&A you could display a key question right inside the webinar window with just a click of a button. And what if you could then answer that question right on the screen where the whole audience can see it? But why stop there? What if you could display audience feedback as a way of socially promoting your product? For example, you see an attendee's comment in the chat box saying that they just purchased and can't wait to get access to your product. With a click of a button, you can now display that message right on the screen where the whole audience can see it. That's powerful social proof and engagement, which I have no doubt will create huge conversion spikes. The moderator can display any feedback flow text on screen at any time, whether that's to confirm that the webinar is being recorded or just an awesome comment from a member of the audience, or perhaps you could even display a hashtag. And also, remember when I mentioned you can copy and paste a snippet of code to your thank you pages when someone buys your product? Well, the same code can be used to then automatically add a comment on the live webinar screen to say that another attendee has just purchased. Now that's how you earn credibility with social proof. It is just such a powerful feature. Next innovation 5. Okay, now this next innovation is going to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. It's called Jams on Demand Marketplace. This gives your webinars a brand new stream of traffic, a growing tribe of consumers who love learning and buying from webinars. So now when you set up your webinar for live broadcast, your upcoming webinar is added to the Jams on Demand Marketplace, where anyone searching through the marketplace can register for your event. And to boost this whole new innovation, Annie Jenkins and Mike Filsain are going to be looking to do deals with media outlets to make sure that the on-demand marketplace becomes a recognized destination for great content. And for you SEO junkies, the Jams on Demand marketplace will also be another great backlink source for your SEO campaigns. And if that wasn't enough, your webinar recordings will also be added to the on-demand marketplace, where it can be picked up by organic traffic looking for what you have to offer. Of course, if you're a coach or perhaps deliver consulting services via webinars, you'll probably want to keep your sessions private. No problem. As with the Webinar Jam Original, simply click the privacy option in the main dashboard and you're good to go. Also, you'll find an affiliate link below your live and recorded webinars inside the Jam on Demand marketplace, where you can send anyone who's interested in promoting your webinars as an affiliate, a little bit like ClickBank. Guys, I could go on and talk to you about the replica replay innovation or the powerful new control center that gives you even more control of what's happening in your webinars as it happens. I could also talk to you about the incredible free bonuses that you get when you buy Webinar Jam Studio during pre-launch week. For example, EverWebinar, which is an evergreen webinar software product produced by Mike and Andy. You get this free for 1 year, value $297. Then there's Webinar Genesis, the exhaustive Webinar Genesis webinar training program on everything you need in order to make webinars a success for your business. Value $497. Plus, you get 3 months free access to the new Kartra.com shopping cart. This is Andy Jenkins and Mike Filsane's reinvention of the shopping cart. Value $300. You'll be amazed at what you can do with this new shopping cart. Look, I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time. If you want to learn more about the free upgrades to Webinar Jam Studio and about the amazing free bonuses that you can get to boot during this launch week, go to the link you see on this video for more information. So that just leaves me to say, if you like this video and content, please share, press the like button or comment below. And if you want to get Webinar Jam Studio as a free upgrade at the current low Webinar Jam price, don't delay. Click the link now and catch the full keynote presentation to learn more. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.